Hi everybody, this is Professor Wagle and this is your lecture for Module 4 and Module 5. Now, if you noticed, Module 4 is very short. It's got only one quiz, right? So I went ahead and opened Module 5. So your Module 5 is spread out over 2 weeks instead of finishing everything in 1 week, so you don't get overwhelmed. And you can take your time with the assignments that you have, because these are important assignments, right? It's resumes, it's LinkedIn profiles. These are the tools that will help you in your professional lives after you're done with school, or even now if you're looking for internships or anything else, right? So, first module 4, the quiz 9, that some of you reached out to me and told me there was some problems with one of the questions, which was blank, but it was still giving you a wrong answer and taking some points off. I have deleted that question, as well as given those of you who reached out to me the extra points for that. If I haven't done it for some of you, or if you're still having that problem, reach out to me and I'll fix your grade for that. Okay, that takes care of module 4. The quiz is due at the end of the day today, but I have not closed it. So if you don't do it today, you still have 2 more days to finish that quiz. Okay, now module 5 that I opened up for you, the things that are due this Sunday are easy. They are not too much, which is why I kind of thought I'll open these up for you, because you can get a head start on module 5. Okay, now module 5, the first one is resume assessment, and the second one that's due this Sunday is creating a resume shell in MS Word. So I'm going to talk about creating the resume shell in MS Word first. This assignment asks you to use table function in Word to make your resume. So you are not writing the full resume. Don't worry about getting everything down. What you're doing here is practicing using the table function to write a resume, to format a resume. So there is a video attached to the instruction, as well as word book instructions, right? So just watching the video will also help you follow along and do that. So that's all you're doing on that assignment. Don't worry about a complete resume, though if you do that, you can just transfer that over to the resume draft assignment that's due next week. But make sure you're using those tables to do the resume for this. Okay, now the resume assessment, if you have noticed, or if you haven't, go look at. You have been divided into teams that correspond to your major. Some of the teams are large, they have maybe 8 members. Some of the teams are small with just 2 members. Some teams are mixed majors, because there was only 1 or 2 people, 1 person from each major, so I have combined you guys. Okay, don't worry about the major if it's not very specific to your team. We will sort that out, but for now, get to know each other. Do the discussion post for resume assessment in your teams. So you should be able to, when you log in there, you should be able to only answer with your teammates. You should be in that group already. You've done the snow policy A and B. This is even more specific with the regards to group. So only do your group assignment. Okay, and it will record as such. So just do the resume assessment. You're looking at different resumes, assessing and talking about which ones look good or not. And these are also kind of guidelines for you when you are doing your resume, what things you should keep in mind and what things you should avoid in a resume. Okay, so that's all it is. So I'm just gonna stop this lecture here for things that are due this week, and then for your resume draft and peer reviews and LinkedIn, I will talk to you next week, because those things are not due till next week. But if you want to go ahead and look at the PowerPoint that's attached to the module, if you want to attempt doing that, you can still do it. Okay, but these will be peer reviewed, and then you will do a final one, not next week but the week after that. So you have about 2.5 weeks to do these assignments. So take your time with it, come up with a good resume, come up with a good summary for your LinkedIn profile, come up with a good headline, and it will help you later on. Okay, that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, any concerns, shoot me an email. If you need to do a Zoom meeting with me, let me know and I can do that too. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.